So tonight, from Brampton Brewery, it's their Curse of the Bambino. God knows what that means. An American IPA, does say on the front. Yes, 4.4%. And it doesn't really tell you anything. It tells you about the brewery, but not the beer. Yeah, it just says about that. And someone stuck the best before on top of the on top of the actual. Well, it does say a modern classic American IPA, and the sticky labels on top of where I need it to be. But anyway, Chesterfield Brewery, so not far away then from Ashover. I'm sure Ashover's not far away, which is quite interesting really, because I did a beer last night called Ostara from Ashover Brewery, and it was a international women's collaboration brew day from the brewers of Ashover, Brampton, Thornbridge, Hearts something brewery, and I can't remember what the other one was, and I only tagged them in this afternoon. But yeah, International Women's Collaboration Day. And as far as I know, the Brampton Brewery, the head brewer is a lady again as well, but I'm not 100% sure. They're not really close enough. And to be honest, these days, the spread of women and men in the industry is massive anyway. And it's good to see. It's good to see. Not just some bloke sat in a pub. There's women drinking. I mean, you go to beer festivals, and my God, the amount of the different ages, ladies, men. It is amazing to see. So good head on it. I'm crap at pouring. You might have noticed if you've watched my beer reviews before. So amberish in colour, big white head. Good aroma. Can't truly pick out the aroma at the moment because the head's so chuffing big. So Sunday evening, I've got the light on the front working. I've got my 2 lights on here working. New light on the decking. I put some Christmas lights to go from the beer room up to the house, and then around the gazebo, that's the permanent gazebo that's up there. All 4 when we do when normality comes back. Having mates round, having a drink, having a laugh, and the warm days of spring and summer. Fingers crossed. Let's hope we do have a warm spring and summer. I mean, last year was very, very warm. As lockdown goes, it was unbelievable the temperature that we endured. Didn't tell me where I was working because I was still working at a hellhole, but hey ho, Although the first 5 weeks of lockdown were amazing because I was only working for a day and a half a week. And yeah, it was lovely. I enjoyed that, gotta say. Good strong tasting beer, give it that. Very nice. Thankfully, not just a tropical punch or a citrus punch. It's really a good taste to it. Struggling to get the actual what it tastes of, but let me peel that back off. See if I can actually read it, because it's nice to know what you're actually tasting, and it's nice to get the backstory as well. Of all the places to stick this. These things happen, don't they? Me personally, I'd have stuck it there where it says best before end, but so it says, if I can read it, something modern classic American IPA, dark golden in colour, and with some smoking American citrus aroma hops. So I've got to read most of it. Good twangy beer. Ah, Sunday Eve, or Monday Eve rather, not Sunday Eve. Well, it is Sunday Eve evening, but yeah, Monday Eve, back to work. For those that are working, obviously, because there's lots of people still not working, lots of people furloughed, having the time of their lives. You know, not everyone who's furloughed is unhappy about being furloughed. So if it's there's citrus there, but it's not a heavy full-on citrus. There's a hint of citrus. To me, a good twangy beer. Can't believe it's only 4.4%. It tastes stronger, and that's the thing with some beers. Some beers do taste stronger, and yeah, I like it. It's a nice beer. If I could get the head to go down a bit, even better. Oh, oh, that's nice. Been sat up there a while. So it is a beer I bought from adventurebeer.co.uk. Adventure Beer, if you've never watched this channel, Adventure Beer is a Nottingham based company, actually in Shield, about less than a mile away from me. Lovely bloke who owns it. Very knowledgeable about beer as well, and a fan of beer like myself. And it's good if you're a fan in any job. If you're a fan of what your job is, makes the job even better, because it doesn't feel like you're working for the money. You're working as enjoyment. Obviously, no, not every day is perfect. We all know that in life. But yeah, hence why I'm a gardener. I absolutely love gardening. Don't win it. Not every day's a win. I had a really bad day on Friday with that snow. But, you know, you can't win them all, can you? But yeah. And what with adventurebeer.co.uk, he collates beers from all around Nottinghamshire, parts of Derbyshire, parts of Leicestershire, and even parts of Lincolnshire, and delivers in that radius as well. It's a very clever way of doing it, because he'll collect the beers as he's delivering the beers. So he's not doing twice the journeys. He's actually delivering. And it's a good way of getting those beers out there. You see, with me, I live that close to him that if I ever put an order in, it's normally there the next day. And I think it's like 15 quid, or it may have gone up to £30 for free delivery if you're in them areas. If you're national, I think it's £8.99. But bear in mind that a lot of these beers would cost you a lot more at the proper beer shops, and then you'd be paying delivery as well. So even though £8.99 is probably a little bit steeper, take that into memory. Go look at the bigger shops and see how much they put on. They will usually put them with £1 or even £2 on each bottle. That I found anyway, you know. But anyway, lovely beer. Loving the twanginess to it. I'm getting subtle hints of citrus. Subtle. Certainly not a citrus. You know, it's not a craft beer. And that's a lot of things, you know. Sometimes you have to remember that. Some of the craft stuff, sometimes it's too much too in your face. Some of the traditional stuff with a hint of citrus and a good twanginess to it. And there is a place for both to coexist in the British beer industry. And they do anyway. There's a lot of people who are traditional beer fans who this would be right down their street, because it's not far away from all the traditional stuff. But it's introducing them into a bit of twanginess, a bit of citrus. And yeah, I totally love both styles, both craft stuff and traditional stuff. And 99 times out of 100 these days, the more traditional beers come in bottles. The more crafty stuff comes in cans. Not always, but it does seem to be the trend in this day and age. Whereas 5 years ago, when I left Sainsbury's, there was hardly any canned offerings. Brewdog came in 2010 with Punk IPA, and within a year or so, it faded away. No one was buying it, not in Arnold anyway. But since then, obviously there was the resurgence. It's come through, and Brewdog now is still probably the biggest of the craft beer breweries, but by no means not the one on the road these days. So many now at the forefront only have to look in Nottingham. And you look on adventurebeer.co.uk, you see some of the amazing brands on there. Some absolutely gobsmacking breweries. And you know, can't wait for that day. Robin Hood Beer Festival 2021. Around about October, middle of October. We'll not be going away because I don't think we even bothered about an holiday abroad this year. But you know, to get there, go around that beer festival with mates, maybe even people from this channel, you know, if they come to Nottingham. And I've got a friend who lives in Worksop, and what he does, he gets a B&B. So they'll come to Nottingham, and you know, I usually slope off about 8 o'clock because I've had enough by then, to be honest. But if I take my time, have something to eat, and if there's a few of you and you enjoy in the moment, then you stay longer and you have a good laugh. And, you know, it's a good chance to talk to people. And that's what life's about, isn't it? And it's what we've missed this year. It's what we've missed so much. Friends, chatting. I've been on all sides because I was at a very bad workplace, in a bad situation, hating the workplace, not liking obviously the people you work with, and that. And I've gone to a new workplace, and for most of the last 3 months, I've seen no one, and yeah, it's been strange. Yeah, because from November onwards, I saw no one in November. December, I saw one person, and then the boss right on the last day. And so far in January, I've seen no one again, and yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm like my own boss, although I do give updates via WhatsApp. So yeah, that's in that way. The boss man knows everything I'm doing, and usually in the time it's taken me to do things as well. But I'm in full-on creation mode where I am at the moment, and my aim is to, as Walt Disney would do at Disney theme parks, is to plus it. If you've ever watched Walt Disney, if you admire theme parks, Walt Disney was a visionary. He could see things other people couldn't. And that, to me, that gives me my ethos, to see things that other people can't see. To see that if I'm lucky, if I win, I can create something special at both sides. And that's where I want to be. I don't know what's happened to my phone. It just went zzz, zzz. What a cracking twangy beer. Real good twang to it. Bitter, you know, a bit of bitterness, but whoa. Obviously, as you can see, all the way down the glass, the foam. I can't remember if this is my first or my second beer from Brampton Brewery. But again, absolutely loved it. Quality beer. From the city, as long as it is Chesterfield, and I've read about it. From the city where Love Brewing also are based. Love Brewing again, you know, great company. If my one ambition, if I come out of gardening, is to go into brewing in some way, and breweries or micro pubs, you know, sitting in a micro pub talking to people about beers all night long would be amazing. Yep. Although trying to keep off the beer when I'm talking, not so easy. But yeah, you never know. Wow, what a twang fest! Lovely. Only 4.4%. Can't believe it's only 4.4%. Good flavour beer, subtle nose, great for that. Totally enjoyed it. Absolutely beautiful beer. Brampton Brewery. And I got it from adventurebeer.co.uk. Lovely. For me, 4.3 out of 5. Another strong beer. That's 2 good beers I've had today. And then I had an alcohol-free beer as well. So I'm doing well. Only 2. And I've got another beer to review. But I'm going live with that. You'll see this review later tonight. as always with everybody, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all. You know, I do listen to the comments and that, even the ones that slag me off, you know. Yeah, there's always one. But hey, you know, we're all different in this world. And if for some reason that these reviews give people normality, you know, somebody who isn't trying to be something is not, I'm not. This, the raggy you see here, sadly, the grey hair and the receding line, is the raggy you'd see if you met him out in public. He might be a bit shyer, because I may come across as quite the, on camera, as quite a bit more forward. When you get to know me, this is the person you would see. The person you may see in public, right, walking around Sainsbury's and someone comes up to you and says, "You're Raggy off the YouTube channel." That, I was like, huh? And it's like, oh my God. But the real me is the one you see in front of you. There's no difference. I've seen other YouTubers. I've bumped into one before at a theme park, funnily enough. And he wasn't the same YouTuber that you see when he does his videos. And that was slightly disappointing. Yes, he was probably at work and a bit stressed and all that. But you know, yeah, he wasn't the same. And I'll leave it at that. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing and commenting. And see you soon. Or in a couple of minutes. Because I'm doing a live one. Cheers. Well, if I can turn the